Just a short one today. I'm sitting in a cafe near to where I live. Not my favourite cafe, it's closed on Sundays. But I want to tell you about something I heard recently and my response to it. So I saw a show, and part of the opening of it was, don't forget where you came from. And I know a lot of people say, remember your roots, remember where you came from, etc. And how I feel about that is something like this. That. Now, I don't like to swear on these videos, but my upbringing sucked big time. My two brothers were taken into care. We were under the constant supervision of social services. My stepdad was in and out of jail. It's obvious looking back that we suffered from neglect in many ways. I even remember a time when for 2 weeks we had no electricity in the house. God knows how many times we went to school without breakfast because there was no food. We usually didn't have school uniforms because my mum couldn't afford to buy them, so I got bullied, we all did. So why the hell would I want to remember all of that? Why on earth would I want to spend time thinking about that? It just frustrates me. It makes me sad, it makes me angry, and I don't want any of those in my life right now or going forward. So this whole remember your roots thing is all well and good if your roots were positive and upbringing, you've accomplished something and done. And yes, arguably I have accomplished something, but one of the things I do know is that our upbringing, especially our formative years, have a massive impact on how we are as people today. So if your upbringing, your background was poor, rotten, miserable, I'm not saying mine was all miserable, there were good times, and most of those good times were not with my family. They were with my friends and out of the house. It was my escape. But why would I want to spend time with that? So be wary of when somebody says remember your roots, remember your background, remember where you came from, because I don't really want to spend too much time dwelling there. I don't want the misery, I don't want the unhappiness, I don't want the frustration, I don't want the sadness, I don't want to feel angry about how badly my parents performed as parents. I want positive, uplifting, encouraging, motivating, life-improving things in my life. And sadly, to spend time remembering where I'm from and remembering my roots is not going to help. Really not. So, it'd be great to hear how you feel about this, but just write in the comments below. But if you've got questions, just ask. And remember to hit subscribe.